Okay, so I like the consistency of this is definitely more like leave-in conditioner. Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Yes, welcome back to Unspoken Words. So today we're going to be doing DIY leave-in conditioner. So if you guys have seen my other videos about this whole student series with Himbargan's products, this is basically just a continuation of that. So what I'm gonna do, because like I said in my previous video, this conditioner for my hair, this conditioner for my hair works wonders. Like, it absolutely works wonders. So we are going to use this conditioner to make leave-in conditioner, which I use for my lock method when I'm styling, and it's what I use to style this hair. I made the leave-in conditioner. I still have some, so I'm not gonna make a lot for this video, but yes, I use this homemade leave-in conditioner to get this definition. Like, I'm still blown away by just how it looks and how it feels after 2 days of wearing it. So we are going to do this, and we are going to do this right, guys. I mean, I've never been a fan of, I love two-strand twist, but because of the length of my hair, I thought, I don't know if it's really gonna work for me, if it's gonna look nice for me, but I thought, okay, let me do this. I just, I want to say I want to do a quick update. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a couple of photos. So I'm going to post me when my hair was relaxed, and my hair was about where it is now, whilst it's natural, so it was around armpit length, I think. Yes, it was. I'll post some photos, but they're gonna be quite blurry, so just bear with me. And now my hair is like this. I've gone through a lot of setbacks with it, because I didn't big chop. I just left it as it is, as my hair was, but it was cutting because I didn't know how to look after my hair whilst I was transitioning from relaxed to natural. So it turned out to be, I ended up having a good 1 to 2 centimeter of hair length once it had finished cutting and all the relaxed had gone. So I started from there, and now we're here. So I've been relaxed now for a while now. I think I want to say year 10, but I think it's been longer than that. So if it's year 10, then it's about 8 years, 7 years, 7, 8 years, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3. So no, because if it's 8, 7, 8 years, then I've been relaxed a lot longer. I've been relaxed since I was in year 8 or year 9. I think that's when I decided that I was going to start doing my own hair and just looking after my own hair myself. So yes. Anyways, that's update 1. Moving. So guys, it is currently raining. So if you can hear it, I apologize. I cannot do much about that, I'm afraid. I don't have any soundproof anywhere in my here for me to film this video, so apologies if you do hear it. So yes, let's go straight on to the leave-in. So the products that we're going to be using, if you guys have not seen my other video where I list all these products, check it out. I'll put it right there for you guys. So the products I'm going to be using is the conditioner from the conditioner shampoo pack duo, whatever you want to call it, from Home Bargains. I'm going to be using honey. I've watered this down a bit, so I might not use as much water as I was going to before. Yes. There's one other thing I wanted to add to this conditioner, and I don't know what it was. Baby conditioner. Just water. Oh yes, just water and water. I am using bottled water because some taps, the water that when they are purifying the water to make sure that it's drinkable and usable. Some of the chemicals that they use to purify that water can be harsh for the hair, so I'm just gonna be using bottled water because the chemicals aren't the way that they process it is different from tap, because some tap water is not drinking water but it's usable for other household means like washing the dishes. So yes, that's what I'm going to use, bottled water. And what I'm going to be using to measure is a tablespoon. I don't use this for eating. I'm not going to use it for eating. But yes, a tablespoon. You can't really see properly because it's quite bright. And then I'm gonna mix it with a stirrer, coffee stirrer. And once I finish, I'm gonna put it in this bottle. I already have a container for my leave-in conditioner, but I thought, you know, let's continue with the Home Bargains theme and use one that I bought from Home Bargains. So the first thing I'm going to do, because the amount of water that you pour into your leave-in conditioner to make a leave-in conditioner is going to vary depending on how watery or how viscousy, I don't know if it's the level of viscousness that your conditioner is. Basically just how watery how runny your conditioner is. Mine is very thick. I know there's some conditioners that are a bit more runny, like the consistency of shampoo, but in this case, for this particular product, it is very thick. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so if I flip it over, you can see that this is the conditioner right here, but it's not coming down. So it means that it has a high viscosity. That's the word. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do this in sections to ensure that I do this properly. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of my conditioner. Let me just 1 tablespoon of conditioner, and then make sure I can. Okay, so that's 1 tablespoon of conditioner. I'm gonna say half a tablespoon of water, because I want to make sure that this is actually. I put it in this, by the way, which used to have shea butter in it, just because I couldn't find any other container. So to half a tablespoon of water. So I'm gonna mix that to see if I need to add any more water to it. Oh, Rain, why are you coming now? So I've mixed the water in, and this is the consistency of it. As you can see, it's still quite thick, so it's going to be 1 tablespoon of water. So I'm going to add another half a tablespoon to make it 1 tablespoon of water. So equal portions, because of the thickness of this, is going to be equal portions of conditioner and water. So depending if you're going to make a larger batch, obviously if it's a cup of conditioner, it'll be a cup of water. Okay, so I like the consistency of this is definitely more like leave-in conditioner. So I'm going to now add, because honey is very sticky, because I've diluted this honey, I'm going to add a little bit more. But if you're not diluted the honey, and it's not liquidy like this, because of you diluted it, if you've not diluted the honey, then I do suggest that you just use a 1/4 of a teaspoon to half a teaspoon of honey. But I think I'm going to use half a teaspoon of honey just because it's liquid. That looks like more like 1. Okay, so we're gonna mix that up. Okay, so this is what it looks like now, and which is it's a little bit. No, yeah. This is the consistency of leave-in conditioner. the ones that I have anyway. I don't know if yours is thicker, but you can always add more water to your preference if it's something that you wanted. If you want it to be less runny or more runny, of course with the honey, when you're adding it in, do be careful, because if you add too much in, then you are going to have a very sticky mess on your hands, because obviously honey is very sticky, and I know it's a humectant, but if you have too much and you apply it to your hair, it's going to leave your hair feeling sticky, and it's not a pleasant experience. I've done it a few times, considering I should have learned from the first time, but I've done it a few times, and each time it's not any more pleasant than the last. So yes, do be careful with that. So what I do once I've done that, because obviously for my lock method is leave-in conditioner, oil and cream. No, I use the LCO because I'm using petroleum. Sorry, I don't use the lock method because I'm using petroleum. So it's my leave-in conditioner. So what I do, let me use this for example. Let me just show you. By the way, when you guys are taking down your protective style, always ensure that you have a little bit of leave-in conditioner when you're doing it, so that you're not snagging your hair. Of course, I'm not going to put as much as I would usually put, just because I'm leaving it in. So yeah, make sure you get it all the way all over the section that you are unraveling. Guys, do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see this, guys? The definition, it's still a little bit frizzy, but yeah, I didn't add mousse, I didn't add gel, so frizziness makes sense. But yes, so once I have separated the section that I want to do my lock method on, I get some leave-in conditioner, apply it to my hair. Sometimes if my hair isn't already wet, then I will add a bit of water to my hair, but obviously I've done this style already, so I don't need to do that. So I apply leave-in conditioner to my hair, and then I apply my oil to my hair. I'm trying to make sure that I don't pour out too much. Okay, so I have a little bit of oil, then I apply that to the section. And then I apply my petroleum jelly. So I only need a very, can you guys see? A very, very small amount, because the section isn't that big. That's like, I want to say tablet size, but tablets come in all different shapes and sizes, so yeah. So I've done that. Obviously the section would have been pre-detangled before I started doing my lock method, so yeah. So once I have applied all the steps for the lock method, I then proceed to separating it into two sections, and I'm trying to do this so that you guys can see what I'm doing, and then I proceed to twisting my hair up. Basically, if you guys know how to do Senegalese twist, it's the same thing. You twist both strands in opposite direction, then you wrap it around each other. Twist in opposite directions and then wrap it around each other. Twist in opposite directions and then wrap it around each other. So one is going towards you, one is coming away from you, and then you wrap it around each other, and then that's how to do twists. The big twist, small twist, mini twist, Senegalese twists. And yes, this particular strand is very straggly at the ends compared to all my other ones, so I may have to trim it. or trim it later. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so I think for when you're adding the honey, and then that's it, it's going to puff up later on. It's gonna shrink and get a bit thicker, like these strands, as time goes. So yes, this is how it usually starts, and then it starts to shrink later. But yeah, I'm just gonna add the rest of it onto my other hair. But yes, guys, that is that. I've decided that well, we'll see how it goes, but I'm going to keep this particular style because I enjoy styling my hair every 2 weeks, because that's when I wash my hair. But for the rest of this month, so it's currently September now, so till December, I'm gonna leave my hair like this, in this particular style. I'm not going to change it. I'm only going to refresh it when it gets too frizzy. It's quite frizzy now, but yes, when it gets overly frizzy, overly rough rather, should I say, I'll just redo it so that it's a lot neater. But yes, that is the really short video of how to do or how to make leave-in conditioner, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.